That's the power steering pump. That is the air conditioner compressor. Windshield. That's the gear shift cable. Here's where the battery normally sits. Here's where the radiator usually sits down here. There's a heavy duty motor mount down there. There's a motor mount right there. There's a motor mount right there. The radiator is sitting over here. There's two fans. This axle has to be replaced. The CV boot is cracked. You can see that it's cracked and grease is flying out. The hood of the car is sitting over here, leaning up against the cabinet. Tires are back there. Looks like from underneath, the exhaust has been disconnected from the bottom of the motor. There's the new axle that I put in about 6 weeks ago. CV boot is nice. There's no cracks in it.
You had to get back down in there to get them bolts out through the top here. The nuts, to get them nuts off, you come back through here. And then to be tight to get those off, didn't it?
Yeah, but we're good.
Wait a minute, where? I thought he took them off.
It's in here.
Yeah, I thought he took them off. You get a little, never see it down there, get it back on.
I agree.
Huh?
Yeah.
Good. Piece of cake. I don't know. You need that light down here? Huh?
What?
You don't need it? I'm taking it. How's that sound?
I thought you were leaving.
I am, but I'm trying to just see. You don't want to. You have to. No, I don't know. You have to think about it. You have to think about it.
You got all night to think about it.
I'm not thinking about it. You guys think about it. You want to take it. Use this here.
So here's the old engine. We're taking off the different things, transferring them over to the new engine, little by little. There's the alternator sitting over there on the ground still, ready to go in onto the new engine. The transmission is the end here. The transmission is from here over. I'm videotaping, chronicling this whole project. Okay, there's the old motor on the ground. The transmission that used to be over here is now separated from the motor. Used to be connected right there. That transmission has been removed and it's sitting over there on the ground. That's the torque converter. And there's a motor mount for the transmission. There's the new motor on the lift. You gotta take and attach the transmission, which is here on the floor of this head. attach that up here on the new motor. This guy with the teeth on it, that's the flywheel. So then the new motor would have a transmission hanging off the right side of it. If you're looking at it from the front of the motor, it's the right, be the driver's side of the motor. We're going to change the oil. I'm going to take the oil pan off and replace the gasket on it. And same with the transmission. This is the transmission oil pan right here. We're going to take that black side part off and replace the filter in the transmission while we're here as well. And then she goes in the car after all of that. Also, we have to replace this axle on this tire. We have to do that job yet. The new axle is sitting over here in the box. Here's the new axle. That's it. Okay, there's the new motor with the transmission reconnected to the old transmission connected to this is the transmission down here. It's the motor. So far so good. I dropped the oil pan off and then changed the oil and replaced the gasket. The oil pan holds the oil. That little screen thing is where it picks up the oil and take the oil pump pumps it up into the motor. Then I'm going to change the transmission fluid. Here's with the transmission cover off, pan off. It's inside of an automatic transmission brains. Here's the motor going back in. It's been set in now. We're working on the first motor mount.
Huh?
I think there's something wrong.
There's no more. We ain't getting it started.
Okay, there's the motor in. Power steering pump right here, power steering pump. Air conditioner compressor still hanging down there, yet to come up. New motor's running. Yeah. Sounds good. There it is, the new motor in, running, humming, no problems. Got all the wheels back on, we had those hubs and all that. Axles, put the hood back on. Everything is ready to go. We're gonna pull out, it's Saturday afternoon. It's a success story.